Hey, I've got a question for you. When you're listening to my podcast, are you listening to my podcast or are you listening to my podcast? If you just ask yourself, what is she talking about? Then this, my friend, is for you. Because today we're going to talk about reduplication or lexical cloning. Hey everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of the Influency Podcast. And as you heard at the beginning, today we're going to talk about a really cool phenomenon in English and actually in any language where people tend to repeat a certain word. So it means something very specific. I'm not going to explain everything now in the intro. I'm just going to say that when learning a language, sometimes we are very geared towards what we are being taught, what the teachers tell us or the videos tell us or the podcasts tell us, and what we read in books, where in fact there's something a lot more flexible and fluid in a language. Things are changing, or you hear things or something about the intonation that indicates something that you can't really learn unless you live the language and you pay attention to how people speak. I mean, I'm lying when I say you can't really learn, because I'm going to teach you that today. Or I'm not going to teach you that. I'm just going to put the spotlight on something that happens when people speak and say, hey, pay attention so you understand the nuances of speech and you have the power to use it yourself now that you know that, okay? And to use it confidently and not just, without knowing exactly what you're doing. So today we're going to talk about something that happens in the language where people repeat the same word in a certain fashion and put the stress on the first word to indicate that the word has a very specific meaning and not a broader meaning that sometimes people assign to this word. Are you confused? Well, listen to the full episode and you'll be just like slightly confused and not confused, if you know what I mean. So let's listen to today's lesson about lexical cloning or reduplication. Wait a minute, you like him or you like him? Excuse me, is this vegan chocolate or is this chocolate? Mom, I'm up. I'm just not up. Let me get my coffee and I'll call you back, okay? Gosh. What is this thing where we take one word and we reduplicate it? Does it change the meaning of the sentence or the meaning of the word? Well, sort of. This thing is called lexical cloning or reduplication. And it happens when a single word may have a broader meaning than the initial original meaning of the word. For example, the word like. I like you as my friend. I like eating ice cream. I hit like on Facebook or on this video. And that is the meaning of like. But like can also mean to have a crush on someone or to be slightly in love with someone, right? So when I say like, I indicate that I mean the narrow specific definition of the word. Another example that I used is chocolate, right? Chocolate is the real chocolate as we all know it. Milk chocolate, right? Not bittersweet, not almond chocolate, and not vegan chocolate. So I was comparing vegan chocolate versus chocolate, which is the real basic definition of the word chocolate. When I use lexical cloning or reduplication, I put the stress on the first word and I say it significantly higher in pitch. I mean higher in pitch, not just like slightly higher in pitch. I used it as well with up, right? I'm up, I'm just not up. That means I'm up, I'm physically up, but mentally I'm still asleep. That's why I need to get my coffee. So I'm up, I'm just not up, up. Okay, and notice how I go higher in pitch. Let's try it together. Up, up. To say it higher in pitch means to use a higher note than the note that you regularly use. Up, up. Chocolate, chocolate. Like. Now, it's a lot of fun, and you may have it in your native language as well. If you do, let us know in the comments below. Now, the reason why I want to share this phenomenon with you is because it's really cool and fun, and it helps you understand the nuances of a conversation better, especially if English is not your native language. But also, I want you to see if you have it in your native language, and if you do you stress both words as we do stress them in English? Let's look at a few more examples, and when I say these examples, try to think what it means when I use this reduplication. Okay? Let's try it out. So, are you friends, or are you nice to see you again kind of friends? Or I can also say, are you friends, or are you Facebook friends? Which means not really friends and close friends, right? So I can actually ask you if you can ask him to do me a favor. Let's look at another example. Yeah, I talked to her last week, but I didn't talk to her, so I had no idea what was going on. So when I say it like that, it means that, yeah, I talked to her, meaning I only exchanged with her a few words. I didn't talk to her, so I didn't have the opportunity of going deep in the conversation and to ask her what was really going on, right? So to talk to someone has several different meanings. And when I double it up, when I duplicate it, it means that I mean this term in the most specific, enhanced, intense way possible. Okay? I talked to her, but I didn't talk to her. Another example. Gosh, I hate her sometimes. I mean, I don't hate her. It's just that she can be so annoying. I'm using the word hate loosely when I say it once in comparison to when I use it twice, which is not what I mean. I don't hate her. It's not like deep, despicable feelings. It's just that it's a way to say that I'm unhappy with how she's behaving. I mean, it's going to be a pretty casual event. I mean, not casual, but let's just say you don't have to put on the dress you bought for your brother's wedding. So in this case, I compare casual, which probably means shorts and sneakers, versus casual in relation to maybe what we had expected first for it to be a black tie event, and it's not. So we can wear something a little more casual, but not casual, not super casual, slightly casual, casualer, more casual. Okay, that's it. But now that's it, because I want you to write down in the comments below one example using lexical cloning or reduplication. You can also say the word reduplication 5 times in a row. That's a great tongue twister. I can't wait to read all your comments, and if you like this video, click like and share it with your friends. And I mean share it with your friends. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week in the next video. Bye.